Gathering together the major experts from Canada, United States, Europe and Israel, and the French Biblical School of Archaeology of Jerusalem, the École Biblique creates an international congress on the topic of Rethinking the Jewish War. The first Jewish war against the Romans from 66 to 70 BC affected part of the territory of Israel, starting under the reign of Nero and ending under the reign of Vespasian.
La guerre des Juifs a été un événement très important puisque elle a conduit
A very important war because it led to the destruction of the Temple of Jerusalem, a sort of trauma for the history of the whole country. And evidently, after numerous years, archaeology allowed us to better link what has happened in different places, certainly Masada, but there are also other sites where revolts between the Jewish and the Romans happened.
Il y a eu des affrontements entre les révoltes juives et les armées romaines.
What we really want to do is have an interdisciplinary meeting where we have the evidence of all the archaeologists and the particular sites of what they'd seen actually on the ground as the results of this war. At the same time, we're looking at a lot of texts and trying to understand them more carefully, which give reports of the war. So the most famous historian who gives us a very complete account is Josephus.
From Josephus' times to these days, many are the accounts in circulation. The recent study on the war published by Steve Manson offers a new and important interpretation of the events and opens new scenarios.
So the Jewish War of 66 to 74 is probably the most consequential war in the West. That is to say, it may not be as important as the First World War or Second for recent history, but it shaped 2,000 years of history, especially under Christian leadership. So, because it was crucial for Christianity that the temple be destroyed.
Although it remains one of the most captivating conflicts of all times, this symposium allowed us to deeply examine and rethink central aspects of this mythical story.
Et pour l'École Biblique, c'est très important d'accueillir ce genre.
It is very important for the École Biblique to host the conference these days, for we are not the only place of teaching of the Bible, of the architecture and the history of the Near East, as are the Franciscans or the other institutions in Jerusalem. But our education must be nourished by research. Research does not only pass through what we do here, but it is what other universities in the world do as well.